All right. She wanted me to make a video talking about the abuse growing up in the foster home. Fine. I'll be re-triggered again. Where do I start? As a child, 2 or 3 years old, she was the most loving, caring person a child could dream of. And then I can't remember whether it was before. Oh gosh, I need to wash my face, shower, and all that good stuff. For the life of me, would pay to remember if it was before or after my foster dad died. When she pulled me into her little room where she does all her framing. She did good jobs with framing. She used to get paid nice money framing. And she told me, she's like, Brandy, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? She's like, I'm not your mama. What? Fuck you mean you're not my mama? I said, well, what you mean? Where's my mama then? And she explains to me that my mama couldn't take care of us. That's what she told me. I can't remember whether she said she was sick or couldn't afford to take care of us, but she just said she couldn't take care of us. I didn't have any judgment that, as a kid, of thinking, well, maybe my mother had love for the other kids, or why she kept them but didn't have us. That didn't cross my mind at all. It's just she had them and didn't have us. And I just was like, oh man, and then I got excited because I used to always wish to have a little brother, man. A little brother. Because the little tomboy in me, like, and I found out I got a little brother that looked just like me. More like me than Candy. That's why people be saying I got manly facial features or strong facial features. That's why me dressing girly or feminine, I look really pretty dressing girly, but me being skinny and dressing girly, you can really see those strong facial features coming out. I look just like my little brother. We're damn near identical. But okay. So I sat there anticipating the day where I say, "Damn, what does my real mama look like? What does my real daddy look like? Which one do I look like?" Okay, so then as I'm getting older, my foster mama's like getting mad, and that's why your mom didn't want you. What foster parents gonna want to take care of a pissy tail little girl like you? You're ugly. You're not cute. Nobody's gonna want you. You don't have no friends. From the age of 5, she was saying I was gonna wind up dead, and I'm not gonna live to see the age of 18. I'm just always gonna wind up dead. Wind up raped. Wind up getting raped, and I wind up raped, and she's like, "You gonna wind up getting raped again?" I wind up getting raped again, and she's like, "You gonna wind up getting raped again? Nobody's gonna believe you." I wind up getting raped again, and then nobody believes me, and then I wind up getting raped again, and then nobody believes me. I dealt with my childhood with a lot of sexual abuse. I was like in elementary school and special education. I don't know if Candy told y'all that, but she had a great deal of but not I was in special education longer than she was. Um in special ed, only girl in the classroom, dealt with a lot of sexual abuse. It's hard to talk about. Why she said that? So I hated, dreaded to come home because I had teachers that would write the report. They left the classroom and came back, and my pants was down. So I got in trouble for indecent exposure, this and that, because they favored the boys more than the girls. No, that's just being honest. They favored black boys more than black girls. And okay, this I'm trying to stay on topic here because it's little intricate details in between with other things, but I'm trying to stay on the topic of my foster mom. Okay, so I come home, because like being forced to do oral sex on those boys, and they will beat me up. Whether I did it or not, they will beat me up. Some days, if I decide I'm not for it, I'm not with the shits today. And oh my God, when my foster dad died, in the midst of grieving his death, and them making me do it, and beating me up when I decide I'm not with the shits today. And some days were harder than others with grieving his death. And so then I had to fight them dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to deal with the dudes trying to sabotage me with, oh, she pulled her pants down on her own, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And so now I go to my foster mama, gotta tell her what happened. She got them rings on her fingers. What you think she do? First, I got beat with the paddle, because back then paddles was a thing. At schools, the teachers was allowed to whip you. Then I got home with my foster mama with them rings. Bow straight to the lip, straight to the nose, the eyes, whatever. Because she went from using the belt. Like when my foster dad died, it's like she's saying, "You're my bitch now." Like he restrained her from a lot of what she was capable of doing, to the point where my foster sister Joni said she wished it was her that died instead of him. Foster mama calling me all kinds of sluts and whores at the fucking age of fucking 9, 10. And so, it's to the point where I fucking got to the point where I'm like asking my teacher, what can I do to get out of special ed? She's like, you pass all your classes, you can get the fuck out. I'm like, all right, bet. Man, it was hard, and then regular classes was even harder. But I had to deal with bullying at school, and then self-defense, and then the bunch of kids against like one little old me against them saying that I started this and that, and I gotta go home and get beat by my foster mama. And oh, don't let her relatives come over to the house, cause then she'll show off. She got to tease us, mock us, and everything else when her family comes around, especially Shelly. Shelly used to get a rise out of seeing her mother throw diapers, pissy diapers at us, whether it was from her children or April's children or Joe's children. Those were her children. Grandchildren throwing freaking diapers at us and stuff. And those killed children, her biological children, they knew that they were spoiled or whatever. And us not having it all, we weren't all there. So, like, we kind of would argue and tidbit with the kids and stuff like that. Especially like April's son. We weren't like, we was like a few years older than him, but he knew like that boy was a demon child for a little while, and then we became close as he got older and a little wiser. But um he would do like extra shit. Like one time it was this little stool, and we used to argue and fight because I guess we both was blind. I mean, I know I needed glasses, but I don't know why he wanted to sit in front of the TV. And we both used to fight to sit, in front of the TV. So, like, we used to go to the nursery. And at the nursery, we used to play this little trick on each other where we would snatch the seat from each other. And naturally, when you snatch a seat from behind somebody, they fall backwards. Why this nigga jump forward and bust all his face up? I'm like, oh, you being extra now. When I look, all this was busted up. I'm like, I did not do all that, bro. I did not. Oh my God. So, foster mama beat the fuck out of me. Beat the stone fuck out of me with all them rings. And I'm steady trying to explain to her, dude was being extra. Like, but everything was always get to the story, get to the story. Like, when it came to why I'm suspended from school, and I'm trying to explain to my foster mama that people were bullying me, and or this happened with the teacher, even certain things with the teacher that was unfair. Well, it was, I mean, that was over 30 years ago, 25 years ago. I mean, I don't remember everything. But everything was get to the point, get to the point. And the point was, I got suspended, and then she's ready to just start whipping my ass. And I'm like, come on, man. Now, certain stuff, like with Candy, though, that girl was flat out, like, took our foster nephew, Juju, I remember. She was fighting with him over something. And I remember she took and slung him underneath the. Did she sling him or kick him underneath the sofa? Underneath the sofa. That boy was like 1 year old. Now he barely get turning two. And she didn't get as bad as a beating as I did with Kyle. No, ma'am. No, sir. My face was all bruised up. I went to school like this. My face was all bruised up. And a lot of things with my twin sister wanna do a video, so hey, I'm gonna do my little surviving Adrian Felder. But I'm also gonna be doing a surviving Candy Grand Prix because um like I said, a lot of that shit Candy instigated, my foster sister Shelly instigated, and we had my brother Joe, foster brother Joe, who Candy, Joe, my foster mama used to look at me at off first sight and just used to just hit me. Like my foster brother Joe used to wake me. I'll be asleep and he'll start beating me in my sleep and just start dragging me out the bed. Go do them fucking dishes, like beat me like a nigga. Like I'm a whole damn dude. Candy, like what? Candy said she was 9 or 10 or something, she said, when Joe started doing that to her. Nigga, I was 3. Joe was giving me, he told me they were steroids. He was giving me pills, giving me weight lift powder to lift, had me lifting weights from the time I was 4.5, 5. Each time he would come in from the Navy, he had me lifting weights. So naturally, I'm sitting there like, I got muscles, I got muscles. So maybe that was between Candy touching on me. They had this girl at the nursery named Angie. Used to always say, let me tell you a secret. And then do like this and start trying to rub her lips against mine. So maybe who knows, maybe people born gay, maybe certain stuff in their childhood builds that shit up. I'll never know. I don't know. Candy got away with a lot of stuff. Candy set that garbage can on fire. All of us had to go get punished in our room. We all said we didn't do it. We all had to get punished in our room. When me and Candy was 5. When Candy finally admitted that she did it, we all was able to come out of our room because Candy told the truth. Candy not punished because she told the truth. Candy kicked that hole in the wall. We all had to get punished. I asked my foster mama, can I come out? I kept asking, can I come out? I had to use the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. We couldn't come out till nighttime. And that began to where we became punished in our room for 2 years. Well, me. I was grounded for 2 years. Because Candy kicked a hole in the wall. Foster mama threw a pissy diaper up the stairs at me. Because I asked, can we come out our room? When Candy finally admitted that she got tired of staying in the room, she finally admitted she did. Then we was all able to come out our room. Foster mom used to have them rings from the time I was 6. Bow, bow, sticking it to me like I'm a dude. Bow. She used to just walk up to me, brace up to me. Now you like say something to me and then accuse me of something I didn't do. And I better not say nothing. And then she'll amp me to say something back. Sometimes I'll be like, but I didn't do it. Oh, you talking back. You being disrespectful. Sometimes I decide I'm not going to say nothing back. Now you're looking at me like you're stupid. Do I say something back or not? By the time I got 17, I got smart. I just used to just look. She pump her chest into mine. What you wanna do, motherfucker? What you gonna do? Push me up against the wall, slap me up a few times. Just look at me. And I used to just stand there with a straight smirk on my face. It used to piss her the fuck off. By the time I got 17, I used to leave the house anyway. Do what I want to do anyway. Because I already know. I already got the worst of beatings. By the time I was 17, she started denying me food. I'm not allowed to eat at the house. But when I tried to run away, she got the police involved. The social worker came to my school to try to get me to come back. Had a charge on the girl. What they call it? A kidnapping charge on the girl and her mama. I'm like, you telling me I can't eat? I'm not welcome to eat at your fucking house. But you getting the police involved when I'm trying to run away. Make it make sense. Adrian Felder. Bitch. All because every time she look at me, she want to throw her hands. And she took my $35,000. She'd always get her son to beat me up. Sick her son on me like he a dog or something. Everybody wonder why I'm so... And Candy try to make like I'm this hardcore butch man. Like that she makes it sound like I'm so hardcore. Yeah. She ain't been around me long enough to even know that I'm not as hardcore as I used to be. And then all this, they got this psych perception that I used to want to be a thug. I wanted to be hardcore, this or that. I never even wanted to be in a gang. I always used to say I'm not built for that. There's some fights I've won and some fights I haven't won. But for her to try to put this persona on me like I'm a bully and I'm so hardcore like that, I'm not as hardcore as she make it sound. There was actually a girl that told me not too long ago she couldn't date me because I'm too emotional. Actually, two girls told me that not too long ago. That figuratively speaking, they would not date me because I'm too emotional. And if you was to see my Facebook, I am too emotional. And to be honest with you, I mean, the military, I don't know what the military did, but getting married and having children maybe softened me up. I turned into a damn doormat, kind of. But in high school, I used to be pretty tough. Not cocky. I wouldn't say cocky. Not cocky with an attitude, but tough. Um, but it's kind of heartbreaking that you feel lost. You try to sing, your foster mom be like, "Oh, you sound horrible. Write some poetry or something." You write some poetry, you get it published in a book. She took your money for that. You never even see the money from the book you published. Um, well, not the book, but you got it published in the book, and she took the money for it. Um, it's a poem published in a book, not a book published. But uh, she wanna fight you cause she owe you $35,000, and she gonna get her son to put her hands on you. This woman telling me I'ma end up dead. I had to leave Shreveport because I almost got killed. Had to leave Virginia because I almost got killed. I had to leave Atlanta. I almost got killed. Had to leave Arkansas because I almost got killed. If you knew my life, you would think I'm the one being gang stalked. Shoot. But I don't be trying to look or read into that. That would. I'm just trying to go find somewhere safe. And pray. But yeah, I didn't watch the video yet. I'm going to. But something about foster mama hitting us on the butt, calling us sexy. Yeah. Foster mama and my foster sister Shelly used to do that. But and then I fucked around and went to school and did it to a teacher. And I got in trouble. This teacher named Mr. Teej at this school named Frederick Douglass. Remember my foster mom used to do it to me? I was a child, and but that it became a sexual abuse or sexual assault. I don't know if it was sexual abuse or sexual assault. She used to hit us on the butt, call us big sexy and all this crazy stuff. Said we got a big booty. She had a foster mama had a big booty too. I don't know. I guess it's sexual assault, child. I guess. Um, I didn't think none of it. She used to always cut our hair off because of our bad skin condition. Then turn around, start calling me a dyke. But Candy started calling me a dyke first. But before I even really thought about, like, around the time Candy was, like, sexually touching on me and stuff, then all of a sudden she turned around and then started acting like I was the nastiest thing on earth. Ew, get away from me, don't touch me. And then she started treating my kids like that. But all of a sudden I was a dyke. And then my foster mama started calling me a dyke because Candy started calling me a dyke first. You see, everything Candy started doing, and my foster mama started following through. But she talking about I'm trying to follow the ways of my foster mama. How? How I'm trying to follow the ways of my foster mama? Ask me when the last time I talked to my foster mama, and ask her when the last time she talked to my foster mama. Last time I talked to my foster mama, 2014. Ask her when the last time she talked to my foster mama. 2019. After she was telling me she don't fuck with her no more. She was like hopping on that damn bus, going down there running, tell that lady all my business of what Candy not loyal. And she proved that the other day. But this video not about Candy, but kind of, like I said, kind of stuff Them two go hand in hand because Candy was always kissing my foster mama's ass, trying to be the favorite. And I'll never forget, my foster stepdaddy, me and him was chilling. And I think we was talking about me catching Candy in the closet with Cody, or something me and Mr. Terry was talking about. Me and Mr. Terry hated each other too. Like, bruh, when we all three, me, Candy, and Johnny, when we found out them two got married, all three of us cried. We was like, felt like when Trump first got in office, all three of us cried. We hated that dude because of the stuff my foster mama already gave him a heads up. Brandy's like this, she the dude, she the thug. Candy stuck up, wanna be white, wish she had good hair. Johnny fat, lazy, lay around. Try to give him the rundown of all of us, of what her perception of how she thought we was. Johnny get F's in school, Brandy too. Candy, the straight A student, thinks she know it all. Just trying to give him a rundown. So he came up and then, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. We like, nigga, fuck you. You don't tell us what to do. But anyway, me and Mr. Terry, we eventually got cool. We sitting on the couch, we talking, and he was like, he made this one statement one day. He like, yeah, that's because that's her baby. All of a sudden, my foster mom comes stumping down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. You goddamn right, that's my baby, and ain't nobody gonna fucking tell me different. And I'm like, right in my motherfucking face. Aren't we twins? We came out the same room together, but that's your baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. There it is. Soon as she stumped up them stairs, me and him looked at each other. We was like, there it is. Mm-hmm. Like, it was fucking favorites and cahoots, and it was crazy. Like, Candy could do no wrong. But now she here on YouTube, literally trying to make like she was the outcast. Candy used to be in her room because that was her choice. I was literally punished in my room because they knew that I was an outgoing person. I was the one that my foster mama took a piece off of Candy's bed and beat me back, stomach, private, upside the head, and everything. Because on our birthday, I went to sneak by my best friend's house. And Candy went and read it. Everything was always Candy. We are and Candy talking about nobody never tell me anything. People don't like to tell me anything because you was a fucking snitch. And you snitched about little shit, but you knew my foster mama was gonna beat us like we did big shit. Always Candy go. I wash dishes. Candy go and rewash my dishes because she felt like because I touched the dishes, I put Corona on the fucking dishes. Pretty much germ. I was a germ. I Everything I touched was nasty, dirty, or whatever. So my foster mama said, "Oh," and then Candy go and say, "Brandy never washed them dishes. I washed them." So here go Candy getting extra allowances, and I'm not getting allowances. Yeah, that was how shit went down. That was my fucked up life, especially when her schizophrenia started getting stronger. I was always monitored closer than Candy. I was the one. My room was across from my foster mama. Only my main problem was fuck. I couldn't keep my room clean, and all right, like this one time, Candy lied and said that me and Joni and Lanika had sex with these dudes. I can't speak for what Joni and Lanika. I forgot what they said went down with them dudes, but they from what they said they didn't necessarily really do shit with them dudes either. But the guy that came in my room, the only thing that was happened, like, it was kind of weird that Lanika brought them old ass dudes to the house. But I was a kid. I told that dude wasn't nothing finna happen. And he found out how old I was. He was like, "Whoa!" But I was just telling him about my best friend and how much I care about my best friend, and telling him like my life, and pretty much kind of what I'm telling y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my mind is blank. Like, foster mama found out um about them dudes being in the room. Candy always got that over exaggerating extra hype shit. Oh, all of them had sex with them dudes. Um, Foster mama caught Joni while she was in the tub, beat her, and she said since she know I'm a rat, she gonna beat Joni for me. Beat her while she was in the tub with something I forgot. Beat the piss out of her. I think Joni got it a little bit worse than I did. In certain areas, but in certain areas I got it the worst. But I think Joni got it the worst out of all of us. But we all got the story of your mom don't want you, don't nobody want you, don't nobody care about you, blah blah blah. You deserve to get raped. You're not gonna be shit when you grow up. You're gonna wind up homeless in an alley. Uh, Nobody's gonna want to marry you. Your kids are gonna get taken away. And then when we got pregnant, the first thing she did is try to get our kids taken away. Like, don't get it twisted. With this shit, with me not having my kids, she succeeded with getting my foster sister Joni kids taken away. Her first set of kids, first two kids taken away. Her daughter got her first two kids. Like, it's about money. We ain't nothing but a check to these folks, man. And it's like Candy, all this about this what she call that shit with light skin in the about light skin. I was the one that told her about that. Like, even within our family, and it's like they always accused us, my biological family, of only liking light skinned folks in the family. And then I got older and realized the same thing that's happened with the foster family is the same thing that happened with the biological family. Uh, with the light skinned folks is treating us bad because we're darker complexion. And I was like, that's what's going on. I forgot what the name it called it, but I was the one that was that broke it down to Candy, and now she's taking it and putting it in her videos and taking credit for everything that I talked to her and explained to her about. It's pissing me off, really. But even when I was in the military and I was raped, I dreaded. And I was like, why I gotta tell my foster mama? I don't want to tell her. I'm in the military. I'm trying to move on. Don't want nothing to do with her no more. I don't. God. I. She was nice and everything. Then when I told her it happened again, she turned into Satan. You deserved it. Blah blah blah. This and that. They not gonna believe you. You gonna get put out the military. blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's when I started smoking cigarettes because I'm like, again. And like, yeah, Candy talking about somebody put some voodoo on us. Yeah, I believe I've been asking the same question like all year last year, like during the summertime. Yeah, I think somebody put some voodoo on us. I think somebody put voodoo on me. Like, I mean, I don't have my children. My husband is gone. Like, my whole life has fallen apart. I can't drive the interstate. My whole life is falling apart. Yes, somebody put voodoo on us. Like, I've never seen this before. Like, me and my twin sister can't get along like this. Yes, somebody put voodoo on us. Who knows? Maybe the person that put voodoo on us is dead in the ground and can't undo the spell. While she's sitting there talking about, I'm turning her against the hate our mama. I've sat there 3 times witnessing our mother do voodoo. Our biological mother did voodoo. The fuck? But she's sitting there saying I tried to turn her to hate our mama. But she's sitting there talking about she hate trying to turn people from doing voodoo. Our mother did voodoo, bro. Why you think Belinda's dead? Why you think Raven handicapped? I cursed her out, kicked her out of my apartment while she was in the midst of doing it. Mother or no mother, she's talking about my daughter got brain damage. Yes, I did. Kicked her right out of my house. You're not finna be sitting there standing over my daughter. Why you think Dwayne went from loving me to just like that? Just switched up. She was rubbing all kind of oils on him. Belinda just fucking had surgery and just dropped dead. She woke me up out of my sleep. She took me to the store where she went to buy all those oils and candles and stuff to do the voodoo. Somewhere uptown in New Orleans. You tripping, bruh. But you say you saved? Mm-mm. Whether our foster mama did voodoo or not, I'm convinced. But I tell you what, I saw our biological mother in action. I saw our biological mother in action. Everybody laughed and tell that joke about my husband driving on the side of the truck. Because there was another time where I had to stop her in her tracks. But it was already done. Look at the damage. No husband. Children gone. She told me, she pushed me back. She's like, no, he belongs to me. Mm-mm. I'm gonna title this video Surviving All You Motherfuckers. Cause all y'all are pitiful and sick.